talk about Zoom for just a moment here. That company's forecast is short of estimates. Sales going to be about $1.07 billion in the current quarter. Analysts had been looking for $1.1 billion. This is even after the company's numbers last quarter beat estimates. Something else that is important for Zoom here. The company is changing how it reports something to investors. Before, it told investors every quarter the number of customers that have more than 10 employees. So, how many large customers had they signed up? Now, the company is going to report the number of quote unquote enterprise customers. It's customers that buy through the direct sales team or through one of its partners. So it's not about size anymore. It's about, I guess, how that customer comes in, which is kind of interesting. I guess this is as the company gets bigger and evolves. Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't quite sure what to make of that change, but it seems like an important one.
Here's another company changing the numbers it discloses to highlight the numbers that are going well for them. Enterprise business is essentially the fastest growing business for Zoom right now. That those smaller accounts, that is no longer growing. Those accounts powered the company throughout the pandemic. Now it's slowing down. And I do think while you're not seeing a bigger reaction or pop higher in Zoom shares, they were talking a lot about in the earnings call last night, Julie, their enterprise business is expected to grow about 20% year over year in terms of sales for this year. That is a little bit of a slowdown to what they saw this year. And that consumer part of the business, or the everyday Joes, such as myself here, that might use Zoom for various calls, that is expected to be flat in terms of sales this year. So I think the market does not like to hear that as well.
And one final note, the company introduced a $1 billion stock repurchase program and also appointed the CEO of ServiceNow, Bill McDermott, to its board.
End of the show.
It's an interesting move there, and perhaps one to watch going forward, right? That both you and I kind of sat up and took notice at that announcement last night.
Yeah, no. McDermott has been on with us a lot. I call him Big Deal Bill. He has a lot of experience in getting large deals done in many years, acquiring very large companies when he was the CEO of SAP. And I think this is Zoom sending a signal that it needs to do a big deal. Something may eventually be coming, and they need a guy like Bill McDermott on the board to help them navigate any process.
Does he know that you call him Big Deal Bill? Or did you
he's
just
going to after I send him this clip.
Call him?
After I send him this, he will know. So I'll report back tomorrow.
Perfect. All right. But